Hello YouTube, this is Sam from Tiger Schooling. In this session of the video, we're going to talk about the bones of the hand. So the number of bones present in the hand are about 27. So we have three types of bone present in the hand. The total number is 27, but the types of bones that are present in the hand are carpus, metacarpus, and phalanges, or you can say phalanxes. All right, so before we talk about the bones, let me mention that this is the lateral side and this is the medial side. How would we know this is the lateral side? By the positioning of the thumb. The thumb indicates that it's the lateral side of the body. We remember this away from the thumb, you go to the lateral side, and towards the middle finger, inside of the middle finger, it's the medial side. So this is lateral, this is the medial. Total number of bones in the hand are 27. Three types of bones, there is phalanxes, metacarpals, and carpus. All right, before going, we should start from here, from the carpus bone. So we have actually two rows of carpus. There are totally 8 carpus bone, totally 8 number, or you can say that 8 carpus bone. So we have got 2 rows of carpus bone, the above row which contains 4, and the lower row which also contains 4, but the lower rows are similar, it's actually a bit fused with the upper row, so you cannot differentiate it, but there are actually 2 rows, the upper row and the lower row. So we remember the bones of the upper row and the lower row through a formula I have made. That's something like, you can write down that formula. It's something like, let me mention the one with a marker. So it's like SLTP, and for the lower row, for the above row, or you can say for the distal row, it's this formula is for the proximal row, and the other formula is for the distal row. And for the distal row, we have got the formula T C H. All right, so what happens? Let me make it easy for you. So what is this? This means Sam looks too pretty. This formula is for the proximal row. Proximal means this one that is attached with the radius. So you can say Sam looks too pretty. So what does that mean? The S stands for the first bone, the first lateral bone of the carpus, which is proximal, and this bone is called as scaphoid bone. This bone is called scaphoid bone. So the other bone, which is medial to the scaphoid bone, remember by the formula L, which is lunate, and the T, which is this bone which goes a little bit upward, is called triquetral bone, and the other P, which is actually for this bone, the smaller bone which is above or on the triquetral bone, is called pisiform. It's the smallest bone in this area, so it's called pisiform bone. All right, so it's simple. For the proximal row, you can say that it's Sam looks too pretty. Simple. S stands for the scaphoid, L for lunate, triquetral, and pisiform. You have to remember this formula as easy. And for this one, for the distal row, you can remember by them T, T, C, and H. What does that mean? Totally cute and handsome. Totally, T, totally, like there are 2 T's. Cute, I haven't mentioned N, so you have to write it down like something like this. And H means handsome. Cute, handsome, T, totally. All right, so Sam looks too pretty, totally cute and handsome. That's it. You remember the formula for the carpus bones. Sam looks too pretty, totally cute and handsome. So as we have talked about the proximal row, now about the distal row. So what does that TT and CH means? So TT means for the TT, the lateral bone of the proximal row is called the trapezium. The first one is trapezium on the lateral side. The second one is trapezoid. So TT, trapezium, trapezoid. Then we have got C, which is the capitate, and for the H, we have got the hamate. All right, very simple. Trapezium, trapezoid, capitate, hamate. That's very simple. So SLTP, TT, C, and H. What does that mean? Sam looks too pretty, totally cute and handsome. So by this one, we can say scaphoid, lunate, triquetral, pisiform, and again, in this area, you can say by TT, CH, you will say trapezium, trapezoid, capitate, hamate. Trapezium, trapezoid, capitate, hamate. Scaphoid, lunate, triquetral, and pisiform. This is all about the bones of the carpus area, or the carpus bones. And now move toward, which is 8 in number, but now let's talk about the metacarpals. So number of the metacarpals bones are 8. So they are simple, very easy. There are 8 metacarpals, including in the thumb. There's even a metacarpal and the thumb, but there is no there are actually 2 phalanxes. So now I'll talk about the phalanxes. We have got how many phalanxes? We have got 14 of them. Why 14 of them? Because in the thumb we have got only 2 phalanges, only 2 phalanges in thumb. So we can say that we have actually got 3 phalanges in each finger, except thumb. In thumb we have got only two of the phalanges. So what do you call these phalanges? You can call them the proximal, middle, and distal. Proximal phalange toward the body, middle phalanges between proximal and distal, and the last one is called distal phalanges. So if you count them, these would be 14. If you add up the 8 metacarpals and 8 carpus, these are equal to the number 27 of the bones of the hand. So this is very easy to remember idea regarding the bones of hand. So I make sure I made it clear. That's it for today. Please keep visiting Tiger Schooling. Thank you.